Race 2 then is the Queen's Prize over 2 miles. Huntingdale for Martin Leadham, Arrival, Matt Cooper, Lexicon Thief, Jim Murray, Indian Brew, John Morgan, His Golden Charm, Graham Clutterbuck, Midnight Hour, John Morgan, Bernardini Speech, Derek Hinton, Baskerville, Stu Gray, and Lion Star for Alex Cherry. 9 runners again, same as we had in the first race. This one though twice as far. And away we go. And the first one to show in the red colours in the middle there is Arrival for Matt Cooper. Stu Gray's Baskerville coming up on its outside, but it's the John Morgan pair who start now to take up the running. Midnight Hour, leading stablemate Indian Brew, the Grey. Bernardini Speech on this near side for Derek Hinton. Then comes Lion Star, Lexicon Thief. Arrival now back in the midfield, leading a line of 3 with Baskerville, Huntingdale and His Golden Charm at the rear. But it's Midnight Hour. Got about a 4-length gap now to Lion Star with Bernardini Speech, Lexicon Thief and Indian Brew, a line of 4. Behind them is Arrival, then comes Huntingdale, Baskerville and His Golden Charm. But Midnight Hour setting quite a pace there early on, 31 miles an hour, leading by 5-6 lengths now to Lexicon Thief on the rail. Lion Star, Indian Brew and Bernardini Speech, not much between those 4. Then there's about a length and a half back to the next 4. Arrival, Baskerville, His Golden Charm and Huntingdale, who now has the rear for Martin Leadham, but it's Midnight Hour. Out in front now is stablemate Indian Brew in 2nd, Lexicon Thief is 3rd, Lion Star 4, Bernardini Speech 5, Baskerville now moved up into 6, Arrival 7, Huntingdale 8 and His Golden Charm on the rail 9th and last, but we're inside about 9.5 furlongs still to run in this. Midnight Hour has about a 7-length lead now to stablemate Indian Brew. Then comes Lion Star, Lexicon Thief, Bernardini Speech, Baskerville, Arrival, Huntingdale and His Golden Charm as they set out for the 2nd circuit of this Kempton Park all-weather track. And it's Midnight Hour, a mile to run. Indian Brew in 2nd, Lion Star 3rd, Bernardini Speech in 4, Lexicon Thief a little bit stuck in there on the rail for Jim Murray. Then comes Stu Gray's Baskerville, Huntingdale for Martin Leadham, Arrival, Matt Cooper and His Golden Charm, Graham Clutterbuck at the rear of the field still, but it's the 2 John Morgan horses out in front. Midnight Hour as they head towards the 6 furlong pole. Indian Brew just getting a little bit closer. Lexicon Thief now has come off the rail and has a good run for Jim Murray. Lion Star in 4, Bernardini Speech on this near side 5. Huntingdale starting to get closer now for Martin Leadham. Then comes Arrival, His Golden Charm and Baskerville starting to drop back now for Stu Gray. But we're inside 5 furlongs to go and it's Midnight Hour getting pushed along now by his jockey. Indian Brew in 2nd, Lexicon Thief 3rd, Bernardini Speech 4. Little gap now back to Huntingdale for Martin Leadham. So they have half a mile to run and they turn right and head for home. It's Midnight Hour still out in front, but here comes Huntingdale on this near side. Lexicon Thief in 3rd, Indian Brew 4 on the rail. Then comes His Golden Charm starting to make a move for Graham. Bernardini Speech, Arrival and Lion Star starting to drop off and Baskerville still at the rear, but it's Midnight Hour as they head towards the 2 furlong pole. Huntingdale in 2nd, the Grey Indian Brew starting to come on the outside now. Then comes Bernardini Speech, Lexicon Thief looking for a gap which isn't there, but it's Midnight Hour in front from Indian Brew. The 2 stablemates as they hit the final furlong. It's Midnight Hour, Indian Brew, Bernardini Speech on this near side, Midnight Hour on the far side, the Grey Indian Brew between horses, Midnight Star, Indian Brew, Midnight Star, Indian Brew just getting up on the line. Indian Brew it is from Midnight Star, Bernardini Speech, Arrival and Huntingdale. And John Morgan does a 1-2 here in the 2-miler. It was just the Grey Indian Brew by about a head to stablemate Midnight Hour. Was in fact a short head. So John Morgan 1 and 2 with Indian Brew and Midnight Hour. Bernardini Speech for Derek Hinton in 3rd. Huntingdale for Martin Leadham 4 and Arrival for Matt Cooper in 5th.